So here's this week's sneaker releases, and it's a really packed week in my opinion, and a lot of nice sneakers. And the first one up is the Shohei Ohtani New Balance 990 V6, and this is a sneaker I think celebrating the baseball. I can't remember the team now, but it's one of those ones where it's got like a baseball theme on it, especially on the insole. And it's a nice pair, and it's kind of celebrating, I suppose, baseball in Japan in general. And for me, I'm not just too much of a fan of the colourway. I don't mind blue, grey and white, but I just don't think it quite works in this particular silhouette, in my opinion, or just the colour scheming in general. But overall, it's still a 990 V6 is still a very sort of comfortable sneaker, quite on the expensive side. But if you're looking for something neutral comfort, then this is not a bad way to go. And also on the 17th of March, we've got the size Adidas Dublin, and this is the 25th anniversary, and it's taking its cues from a pint of Guinness, because it's using the foam that you see on top of the beer as a colour scheming, and then obviously the blacks or the brown colour highlighting the Guinness colour itself. And also on the 17th of March, we've got the Nike Pegasus Premium, and this is the Persian Violet colourway. And the Pegasus Premium is a very nice sneaker, especially for lifestyle wear, a bit on the chunky side, and you do sit quite high up. But if you're a fan of high foam stack sneakers and you want something which looks futuristic, then this is not a bad way to go. And also on the 18th of March, which I've just think is completely absurd, but I know they're made in Italy and it's a Gazelle indoor by Adidas, and I didn't realise the price on these were around sort of $350, £350, which is a lot of money for a pair of shoes, especially with the outsole being this sort of crepe outsole, and gets worn out quite quickly as well. And also on the 18th of March, another sneaker that I'm not too enthused with is the Bode Nike Astrograbber SP Black, and these released last year as well, and in a different colourways, and yeah, just generally just not feeling these. They kind of look like plimsolls that kids used to wear back in the day, but I'm just not a fan of it. It's just a bit too simplistic for me. And also on the 18th of March, which I would be going for because I missed out on the on the raffle on the Union site, but it seems to be only loaded up on sneakers in the EU, and on the 18th of March, so it's the Union Air Jordan 1 High OG Chicago Shadow. Obviously I'll be going for these. I've seen the sort of resale prices sort of plummet on these, so I think they're going for quite a low price considering what they are, and I think it'll be a fairly difficult one still to get though, because I've just not seen any other retailer have, raffles drawn for them just yet, or being able to sort of enter for them. So maybe they might be following later, but it might even be the case that it's only a sneakers exclusive. And also on the 18th of March, similar story, is the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 White Navy, and with this particular pair, they are comfortable on foot. I wouldn't say they're amazingly comfortable compared to a standard pair of Jordan 4s, especially with the new shape, and they also look a little bit more bulky on foot, so I would recommend, even if you have a half size sort of a wide foot to usually go to a half size up, I'd still sort of recommend going true to size on the Jordan 4 SBs, just because they just look really bulky because of the extra padding, etc. But still a nice sneaker. This one's nice. I'm still going to go for it, but I don't expect to hit on it. But I'm not that fussed if I don't grab them, because I have the military blues anyway, which are sort of the similar sort of colour theme. And also on the 19th of March, got the New Balance Allerdale Brown, and this seems to be like a shoe sneaker hybrid from New Balance. Just very sort of plain and simple. The leather looks nice on this, but again, not doing anything too special. And also on the 19th of March, I've got the actual, I think this is the official release date of the Adidas Evo SL. So we've seen a bunch of different colorways released, but they've been quite limited. This seems to be the actual drop, and you've got sort of the lime and greys and sort of silver color, which is quite nice. And also on the 19th of March, we've got the Nike Clogposite, and these are in the brown, and I think it's a light army colorway. And the Clogposite is a nice piece of footwear and very sort of comfortable. I have a pair myself, and just generally speaking, if you want something for recovery and you want that sort of foam posit type vibe, then this is not a bad way to go. And also on the 19th of March, we've got the New Balance 1906L Loafer, and this is in the triple black leather edition. I'm actually going to go for these. I'm a big fan of this particular loafer silhouette, and I expect to sort of miss out on them because they are popular
and for some reason New Balance are limiting them in sort of coming out in sort of limited numbers. So yeah, it's one of those ones where I still think they're really awesome, and I'm kind of the minority in that. And also on the 28th of March, we've got the Adidas Adiclog slide collection, and 2 different slides. They're okay, I suppose, and they do look comfortable at the same time. I mean, the insole that's on there, it seems to be sort of a padded insole, which I think will lend itself well, and Adidas usually do well with their slides in general, so I might try and pick up a pair to review, I guess. And also on the 20th of March, we've got the Adidas Handball Spezial, and this is by Invincible, who's a retailer, and it's kind of given their sort of bare bones treatment. The leather quality looks really sort of nice and thick, so if you're just looking for something basic to wear for things at work and that kind of stuff, then you can't go wrong with a pair of these. And also on the 20th of March, we've got the Crocs EXP Trailbreak 2. This looks like it's just one of those, again, sort of weird trail Croc shoes, hybrids. The only thing that I find with any sort of Crocs footwear is they're quite sort of chunky looking, and that kind of puts me off a bit really, because I don't think they can do too much about that because of the fact that it's using foam material. And also on 20th of March, got 2 exclusives for New Balance 550 for Foot Locker and Champs. Both colorways are, exclusive to each respective retailer. And I'm not a fan of the 550s in general, to be honest, but these colorways look quite nice. And also on the 20th of March, you've got the Nike Air Force 1 Low Linen, and this is in the canvas material rather than using leather, which is perfect for summertime, and especially if you missed out on the linens. But I think you might still be able to pick them up on sale here and there as well, the original ones, but these are still nice for summertime. And also on the 20th of March, got the New Balance Citrus Twist. This one not a particular fan of in terms of colourway. They are quite, nice, but it's just not doing it for me. However, people out there might be after these. The 9060 is still a comfortable silhouette, quite nice, especially on the forefoot area. But again, it's a chunky silhouette, which I personally don't like too much. And also on the 20th of March, we've got the New Balance 991B2 and 992 from Kith. And I think they're sort of dubbed Osaka, which is celebrating the opening of their retail store there. And I think both sneakers are really, really nice actually, especially like the 992 being in this sort of light blue type colorway with the silver hits on there. I think it's really nice and done really well, and I would definitely be after a pair, but I've not seen them loaded up on the Kith app as of yet, and I'm not sure if they will or whether they'll just be an Osaka exclusive. And also on the 21st of March, I think there's been some teasers from Dot Swoosh, is the Nike Air Max 1 Poly Big Head Origins, which is having a take on the Donkey Kong theme. And yeah, I just think they look really nice. Definitely would be interested in a pair of these, and I'm going to follow on the Dot Swoosh because I'm a member, and see what happens with it, and what you kind of need to do. But I'm sure it will be one of those another ones where it's sort of quest driven. I wasn't too fussed on the Lara Croft pack. However, with this one, I think I definitely would like to have a bet. And also on the 22nd of March, got the Adidas Ultraboost Fortnite. A bunch of different sneakers releasing all at the same time, which I find a bit odd. I think they should have spread them out, especially for Fortnite fans. However, I think the standout pair, or the most popular pair from these Ultraboost type sneakers, is probably the boot version, which folds into an Ultraboost sneaker. So I think a lot of people will be after that particular pair because it's quite sort of unique and looks quite funky. And also on the 22nd of March, got the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian. Just a simple colorway. Obviously the highs came out back in I think 2018 I believe, or 2019. Just a really nice colorway, simple, clean, and the material looks really nice, similar to the Jordan 1 Low Howards that came out recently, and actually same sort of color blocking as well, with the navy at the front and then a different color at the back. And also we got on the 22nd of March, we got the Nike Air Flightposite Black. I think these are already released in the US, I might be incorrect on that, but it's a nice sneaker and definitely worth checking out. I think if there weren't so many other sneakers, I'd probably look to grab these, just to sort of review it at the very least.